And this is Raffi.
Anyways. So, yeah, everybody's back from the Pound hype train. You got to watch a little bit of it, but not all of it.
I got to watch the important parts.
You get to watch Craftus versus DK Will?
Yes.
Yeah.
I got to see him body DK Will. That was good.
I'm just saying, me and JJ made a lot of money on side bets.
Yeah.
Like,
yo, that was sick, dude. That was like, I mean, of course, like Mars had his highlights, but that was one of the highlights entirely of the entire tournament.
I'm surprised D1 knew who he was. Like,
I know, but I think it was because from the Brawl days, people recognize him, man. So here we go, straight into it. Going to Smashville. Gonna get some damage off that beat boop early. Like you were saying, yeah, I would say that Rob probably wins this matchup, man.
Yeah, just by a little bit.
But also, you know, I've seen some Robs go down to some Ryus, so it's not impossible.
And talking about the recent things that happened, Mr. Eric beat DJ Jack really bad at pounding. That was the deepest spike I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my god.
Anyways,
yo, a lot of Robs coming through with some spikes today, man. You had a few of your own during your match.
I did. He's got a good spike. So he has practice against Mr. Eric this weekend, but Raffi plays very different from a lot of Robs.
Yeah. I've noticed that about Robs in general. Like, you guys don't all play the same, or like even like sometimes it doesn't even seem remotely close, man. It's just like it's almost like it's two totally different characters, which can be deceptive because you get comfortable, playing against a Rob that plays one way, and then all of a sudden you find someone else who turns. That's not going to kill yet, but good conversion there.
Great damage from GJ. That's definitely going to put him in a little bit better position, and surprised Raffi didn't opt for beat boop there. He's going for another. That's going to do it.
Yeah, he's dead. Tough. That's one thing about Ryu, man. His recovery is okay, but you kind of like sometimes you do have to mix it up, or else you'll end up in a situation where you're not optimally recovering.
Yeah, he has good mix-up options and great mix-up potential, but if you don't use it well, you're gonna get called out on your recovery kind of easily.
For sure.
You saw that Raffi was going so deep.
Yeah. He was not messing around, man. So, all right, so here we go. This is round 2, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We got going to Town and City instead. You're gonna be able to. I mean, this stage kind of benefits both characters.
Absolutely.
Considering they both kill off the top pretty early with beat boop and the sure you can.
Now I would actually say this is just in this matchup, honestly, a little bit in Ryu's favor. It gives him, if he wants, an option to go to the Town and City platforms. And although you might think Rob's up air is scary, it's kind of weird range where poking on the Town and City platforms is a little awkward. But GJ, after getting a great string, is kind of letting Raffi catch up, getting hit by the gyro a lot.
I think that's one thing about Rob and playing against Raffi in general. You got to kind of keep that pressure on. And don't let them get those setups in, those gyro setups, even the laser, kind of get comfortable, get that spacing that they want.
Nice poke for the sure. You're going to get back on stage.
Back throw.
Good power shield on that gyro. That's really scary. If GJ gets grabbed once, he's probably dead. Like now?
Yeah.
He waited out the air dodge.
He probably should have jumped there. It would have been a better option, but
one up string or up tilt string is probably going to take Raffi's stock. So DJ isn't out of this quite yet.
Oh, close.
Oh, a little bit close. That's going to be a fair string. Opts for the mix-up with up tilt on landing. Unsafe dash attack from GJ is going to get
I think he wanted an up tilt there. I think that might have been a mission. But
yeah.
He had him there. There we go. Nice. And that canceled surprisingly fast. GJ's even caught me with that a few times, thinking that you can punish that. You kind of really have to get the timing down, or it's one of those moves that, you see what can happen.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a really good move to bait out because you think you can punish it, but then it's like, I got hit by another one because it has invincibility. Oh, that was weird. His nair stalled out the gyro for a second.
So GJ looking all right now. Not going to do anything after with that missed tech, but that's a tough option, man.
That's still some really
one thing I find myself doing too often with Ryu is you try to get a back air to come out and you end up with a Tatsu and it just puts you in a bad position.
And a little sloppy inputs. Oh, unsafe focus attack. This could be the stock.
Is it? Nope, not yet.
No, Ryu
a little heavy, and no rage by
and decent DI. I'm really surprised he didn't get punished there.
I think it was just he was a little too far from that gyro there.
Yeah, he also charged it a little bit more than he should have. So So now the tough part is him getting back on stage against this wall
Nice.
that Raffi has put up.
Now this is not over, man. A little bit more percent if you can survive this. Good at air dodge.
Yeah, without the amount of rage, without the amount of percent that GJ had, he might have died to that. The knockback was just barely enough where he was able to air dodge.
Okay, still spacing each other out, man. Raffi looking to get in and get that grab. This might do it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good stuff by Raffi. Gonna take that set 2-0.
It's a tough matchup. Ryu can get in,
Sure.
but getting in is really tough as Ryu against that wall. You don't really have many other options other than to just jump over the